Imagine a high-stakes negotiation. You have the data, logic is airtight, and your slides are polished. But as you speak, you see the other side lean back and their eyes glaze over. The entire conversation collapses. We often fail because we rely on blunt, argumentative force. We assume that providing enough facts will naturally change the other person's mind. But trying to force a yes through raw data ignores how the human brain actually processes new information. Every brain has an internal gatekeeper, known as the critical faculty. It is designed to scan for flaws and reject foreign data. When you hit someone with a logical argument they aren't ready for, your message shatters against this neurological wall. Attempting to win through logic often has the opposite effect. It triggers a defensive response that reinforces the target's existing beliefs. This makes standard, logic-heavy negotiation tactics structurally defective. To influence a decision, we must work with the brain's evolved architecture. There are 3 biological systems that decide what is important, what is safe, and what is trustworthy. At the base of the brainstem lies the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. This is the brain's attention filter. It monitors millions of stimuli and decides which tiny fraction of information is actually worth your focus. Deeper inside is the limbic system. This is the emotional core. While we believe we make logical choices, neuroscientists have found that without the emotional weight provided by the limbic system, we are physically unable to make even simple decisions. Finally, the brain utilizes mirror neurons. These fire when we observe others, allowing us to synchronize our internal states. They are the unconscious engine behind rapport and social bonding. Psychological engineering allows you to bypass the critical faculty by speaking directly to these 3 systems. You are no longer arguing, you are aligning with the listener's biology. This systematic approach formats your language to match the way the human brain is wired to receive and accept information. We execute this alignment through a 3-part linguistic sequence called the Hypnotic Language Stack. Each part is designed to guide the subconscious mind toward a desired outcome. Step 1 is engineering the presupposition. A presupposition is an assumption baked into the structure of your sentence. By phrasing your message as if the desired reality is already true, you move past the RAS gatekeeper without raising a single red flag. Instead of asking for agreement, you say, "Now that you've seen how this fits your vision," you aren't asking them to evaluate a possibility, you are assuming the fit exists. The brain accepts this engineered frame as the baseline for the rest of the conversation. Step 2 is installing the embedded command. This is a short directive hidden within exploratory language. Because it doesn't sound like a direct order, it slips past the critical filter and lands directly in the limbic system. We add the command to our sequence. You can begin to feel the momentum building. Step 3 completes the stack, executing the tag question. We finish the sentence with a pacing phrase. Can't you? This softens the statement, maintaining rapport and triggering mirror neuron agreement. This 3-part sequence creates a compound effect on the listener. You shift the psychological dynamic from a forceful push to an inevitable pull. The primary failure point of this system is incongruent state transmission. If you carry internal anxiety or hesitation, you create an energetic leak. You can say the right words, but your body will betray your intent. Because of mirror neurons, the person across from you will instantly detect this physiological mismatch. If you don't feel confident, they won't feel safe, and the entire protocol will be rejected. A verbal algorithm is only effective when the speaker's nervous system is rigorously calibrated. You must embody the state you wish to transmit. Mastering this stack provides the foundational blueprint for the architect of alignment. It requires adopting a more clinical perspective on communication, treating language as a tool to program specific outcomes rather than just a way to express thoughts. Effective persuaders do not waste energy on the friction of an argument. They simply engineer the realities they want others to inhabit. This 3-part stack is the beginning. Shifting deeper beliefs and long-term thought patterns requires the full source code of the Persuasion protocol. Secure your copy of the Persuasion code now to finish your training. Influence is found by possessing the code that bypasses the argument entirely. End of briefing.